Hit go live. See how it's doing. It says live. Okay. Uh, Good afternoon, or I guess evening now. I'm Rico from Outbrain Streams, and I'm just excited. I want to take a look at all the new stuff that's been added to Age of Wonders 4 with the Primal Fury DLC and the Wolf update, I think. I've not actually had a chance to look at any of this, or I've had a chance. I've just chosen not to look at this because I wanted to look at it all at the same time. Because I'm a bit of a numbers, bit of a math nerd, so I want to just spend some time this afternoon looking through all the new stuff they added, looking at the numbers, maybe putting together a funny build or two. And like I said, if you're watching this later, I wouldn't expect to see too much gameplay. This is mostly just going to be theory crafting, seeing what all I can make, and what all they added. Because, again, I haven't seen any of this besides they did a dev letter that had some of the art in it. That's all I've seen. So, I suppose, if I can remember where the codex is, I think it's here. Nope, that's not it. Is this the codex? Cool. So I suppose best place to start is to actually look at the faction units. I believe it's this helmet. Yeah, okay. Culture units, let's see. Primal. So they've got... They do... Okay, so they do have a charge unit. Alright, cool. But let's start with the scout, see what the scout's gimmick is. Additional sensing range. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the sensing range is the consistent thing across all of the like primal gods. Or I guess, is there a way to in this? Oh, you can. Cool. You can choose which one you want. So actually, what's the difference here? Crocodile gives you swamp, and crocodile, I guess I'll look at those later. I'm guessing they're probably under tome units, if I'm going to be honest. Also, what's going on here? There is a thin line. I'm noticing an OBS. How do I... Oh, no. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Don't know what that was. So yes. Access to the Primal Crocodile Summon. I'm gonna guess those are part of the Primal God tomes. So they obviously don't show up here. Let's see. Crocodile gives you a whole bunch of swamp stuff and disease immunity and some food. Okay. Crow gives you grasslands and some mana, which actually, what are these actually? I'll type through these each on their own. Mammoth is Arctic, which actually gives you the Arctic, what is it, snow adaptation by default. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing this one, yeah. Sabertooth is Ashlands. Ashlands give you gold, which I suppose makes sense. If it's going to be Chaos aligned, it should give you some extra money to pay for units. Serpent, that's got to be Desert, yep. Deserts give you gold. I'm guessing by the brown coloration that that's going to be Materium. It also gives you desert adaptation right off the bat. That's pretty cool. Spider, underground. That fits. That actually fits really well. I'm secretly pretty hyped for the spider stuff, just because I think the undergrounder stuff pretty weak. Before this update, I'm hoping that they're a bit better now. And then Wolf looks to be border forests. So even more draft synergy for forests. That's kind of impressive. What is the favored terrain keyword? Favored terrain gives primal animals frenzy, which is Oh, wow, Frenzy. That's actually very strong for beast units. Okay. Then you can turn extra income, extra... I can turn them into them. Okay. So I guess, let's see. Crocodile gives... Rising Fury. So on every... At 5 stacks, the unit gains 5 stacks of Fury of the Crocodile. So that means after doing 5 attacks, it then gets 15 blight damage that reduces by 3 every attack. So is this a repeating archer unit? This is a repeating archer unit. Okay, so you have on average plus like 7 of your damage type, plus 7 of, what is this, blight, right? Because if you have 5 stacks, 15, yeah, average of not having it and having it, because it would refresh every 5 attacks after the first 5. So, wow, okay, so their units, if they can survive to turn, what, 3? Very strong. What else? Each stack removes a stack of... Okay. Let's turn to Crow. Crow gives them... I'm assuming the same thing, right? Yeah, okay, except it's lightning. Wait, so Crocodile... What was the bonus on Crocodile? Blight and Diseased. For the Crow, it is... Lightning... And then lightning adjacent damage. Okay. Does that... Is it 5 for every stack? Because that's very strong. Potentially. Mammoth is 30% for frozen or slowed. Okay, very strong. Well, I guess frozen's not terribly strong. It's just a 1-turn stun. But on a repeating unit, that's actually pretty good. Sabertooth, I'm guessing, is fire. Fire with not adjacency, but 1 or 2 tile leap for single target. So I guess that's stronger if you're going against someone who spreads out more, but Crow is definitely stronger if they're clumping together. Let's see, Serpent. Does Serpent give physical? It does give physical. But it does also give blind, which is very strong. Blind counters 2 strikes. So yeah, minus 50. So on all range attacks. Which I guess makes the Serpent not necessarily anti-melee at all. Because physical damage is usually resisted pretty well by melee units. Okay. Spider. Spider is also blight, but it has lifesteal, which is admittedly not too strong. Lifesteal's kind of weak in the grand scheme of things. But I guess if you have anything that synergizes with on heal or on temporary heal, that could be pretty gosh dang good. And then the wolf, I'm assuming, is spirit damage. And then damage scales with adjacent friendlies to the target. So this is, what, backline support? If you have a melee line surrounding the enemy and then you cast onto them, it does more damage? Okay. Okay. Let's just go back to Crocodile, because I don't need to look at those anymore, I don't think. Let's see. Tier 1 units. Protector, basic shield man. Does benefit from racial cavalry. I wonder, do all of them benefit from racial cavalry? Because the Spirit Tracker is implicitly cav. Their shield unit has optional cav and also what's this? Primal renewal. You can it can burn all of their primal stacks to get a temp health heal. Oh, does that change based on which deity they have? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so they all get that. The blow dart unit. Okay, so these do not look to be optional cav. Or sorry, wrong one. Crocodile. So okay, these are not optional cav. So these are always going to be grounded units. Is this a repeating action? That's actually pretty strong for a tier 1 archer unit. Does any other culture have a tier 1 repeating archer that isn't a scout? What about feudal? Oh, feudal does. Okay. Okay, so feudal does. So it's based off the feudal stat line, looks like. But they also have a single target point blank always hits, so it doesn't roll accuracy. It is deal damage and jump back 3 hexes. I'm assuming 3 hexes, well, because you target point blank, so it's going to be whatever direction you're not targeting. It's the opposite of the 180. And it gives you 2 stacks of it instead of 1 from repeating moves. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What's their tier 2? Their charge unit is not cavalry. Pretty basic charge unit, except that grants 2 stacks, which doesn't matter because they're not going to get that until turn 4, which is admittedly pretty late in a fight. Cleaving charge. I guess cleaving charge could theoretically get... I'm assuming it's 2 per hit, but if it's only 2 per use, then it's kind of the same problem. They're only going to get it by turn 4. But if it's 2 per hit, then they could instantly get it end of turn 1, or turn 1 of the fight. I guess not actual turn 1. But having a unit, a culture unit with cleave, that's pretty neat. Especially if you stack, what, the crow on that? Crow with cleave? That's pretty good. That's actually a really good cleave. Crow cleave. Tier 2 support. Let's see. Healing. Grants 3 stacks of Rising Fury if it has a Primal Animal boon. I'm assuming all of the primal animals, like the primal animal that it can summon, has it. When summoned on favored terrain, gains Frenzy. Okay. Requires at least 1 stack. Consumes all stacks. So it has to get an attack off in order to summon. It has to get an attack off in order to summon, but it is a potentially mounted unit, which I'm trying to think, like, right off the bat. Does it synergize with not Book of the Wilds, but oh, what is it? Tome of the Glades, maybe? I'm assuming this is the same spells, yeah, okay. And then their tier 3 unit is a Spearman unit. Obviously, gets first strike because it's a spear unit, charge resistance because it's a spear unit. What do they have that's special fancy going for them? They're not mounted, which makes sense. Pole arms typically aren't. Repeating strike. Okay, pretty stock standard there. But they have a 1 leap, deal damage, enter defense mode. Okay, does the second damage type scale with their primal god? Okay, it does. Okay. So, not a lot of built-in movement, or like enemy movement tech, but a lot of like their own unit movement tech. Okay. Let's see, do they have the... Can I search for primal? Awesome. So, let's actually take a look at these. So, start with crocodile. Good bit of health, good bit of health. They Are these all considered large targets? They are not all considered large targets. Okay. Are they all ethereal? They are all ethereal. Okay. Low maintenance, that doesn't matter. They're summoned units. I don't, or unless they can walk off the field, which is pretty neat. Mind control immune. Okay, so that's how they get their primal effect. Is there anything else super interesting here? I mean, they're ethereal, magic origin. They're considered mythic units. Oh yeah, tier 2 mythic units. That would that work with it would be that last perk in order. I do not remember what it's called or what it gives. But the one that gives all your units at a certain rank an extra ability. I genuinely can't remember what it's called. Okay, so crocodile. So it does 14, but it's thrashing. Plus 25% damage per attack until the end of the turn. So I'm assuming it does 14, then 25% more than 50% more. So that's pretty good actually. If you can get that in somewhere and keep it there, that's pretty strong. Crow, do these all have thrashing? They do not all have thrashing. Repeating range of 4 deals okay, does 50% damage to adjacents. Okay. Demolisher. Did the crocodile have Demolisher? Okay, it did. What's after Crow? Wolf, probably? Is this kind of got the same thing? No, it gives more damage per adjacent friendly unit. Okay. Kind of the same thing. That's a large target. Spider has lifesteal. Okay. And Mist. What does Mist do? Mist. Oh, counters mark. Okay, so all attacks targeting the unit suffer minus 20% accuracy, can stack 3 times. So the spider's like weirdly defensive. Yeah, it's like weirdly defensive. You kind of put it in one place and you just let it hang tight. It's not flank immune, which fair. That's interesting. So are they trying to push Undergrounder into like a defensive position? Which, I mean, that works, I guess. Serpent inflicts blind. It does a little bit more damage to make up for the fact that it doesn't really have anything else going for it. Because I guess the wolf does less, but it potentially scales up to what? So if you have a unit fully surrounded, the wolf would do 13 plus 10, so it's actually 23. 23 repeating is pretty good. But that requires the entirely very situational surrounded. The crow does 8, but 50% adjacency. It's 4 to every adjacent. The crow could do theoretically 32 a shot, 8 to the one target and 4 to 6 different targets adjacent. But I mean, it's a mage, so that makes sense. Mammoth. Mammoth is a charge unit. Okay. Does this have heavy charge? It has heavy charge, okay. And then a full turn action, 1 distance, 20 damage, 10 to anything adjacent, 50% chance of freeze. So that's like really good CC, but it's a full turn action, which I get, it's a decent trade, I suppose. And then Sabretooth. Is Sabretooth kind of the same thing as their Spearman, right? Yeah, so the Sabretooth... Oh, that conserves a turn. Okay, you could pounce and then defense mode. So, well, hold up. So, is this pounce the same as their Spearman? Is it Primal Lunge? No, it's got 1 more range. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Are there any new, just random animals specific to this? Crocodile. Okay, crocodile, that's their action. So they have a base crocodile, they have a base elephant, which has the same kind of deal as the mammoth. Or any... oh, whoa. What is this, tier 4? Tier 4 unit, chance to... 90% chance of burning is a fiend. Well, I wonder if this is part of it. No, this wouldn't be part of the tome, would it? Unless you can summon it through like a demon gate, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe it's entirely wild. Mammoth. Same thing, 40 damage. That's pretty spicy. Oh, these little guys. I like these little guys. Oh. Small target. 20% harder to hit by physical ranged in magic attacks. They also have like all of the... Well, what was this? At the end of his turn, as the unit is obscured or in a mist cloud, it gains a random positive stat effect. And it's always going to end its turn in mist, so every turn it's going to get a random buff. I'm guessing this is... It's sort of like it's like a reverse charge almost. Like you would charge in, get the hit, and then teleport back. So it doesn't keep, doesn't threaten. And then this one is deal damage to a target and gives a random negative effect. But if you stack this with the, what, affecting miasma, that's 3 different damage rolls for, what, bleeding, poison, and stun, I think, with affecting miasma. What else is in here? I've already looked at the primals. Base Sabertooth, I'm guessing is just like the primal one, but watered down. Looks like it. What else is in here? Nothing. Okay. Let's actually take a look at the tomes. So, let's start with Primal Crocodile. Your... Can see Primal Crocodile Den nodes. Wait, how does that work? Allows the temple to be built. This extends to a... Oh! So it's like the, the nature, ice, and I think just those two, right? Because nature has the one that slowly converts areas to grassland. Ice has the one that slowly converts ones to ice. Is there one for ashlands? I guess I can check real quick. Is there one for ashlands? What would have been tier 4 materium? Crucible, maybe? No, it becomes desolate. Oh, I'm looking at the materium. I want chaos. Let's see. Demon Gate, Abyssal Flames, randomly targets one to be desolate, so no. Chaos Channeling does not have one. Chaos Lord does not have one. Is it... What am I thinking of? There's one that turns it into Ashlands. Is it literally just the Abyssal Flames? Is it just Abyssal Flames as the way to create desolate terrain? Maybe, maybe. Alright, let's go back to all tomes. So do primals get their own book off the bat, or is it just whichever god they have? Okay. Alright, so crocodile. Fire Megalith grants 6 food per adjacent swamp province. Counts as a conduit. Okay, so a built-in conduit. Heroes that... Okay, you can give your heroes kind of your basic skills. Okay. Grants non-culture units the same stuff that your culture units would have. Okay. Crocodile. Okay, so you can have them outside of just battle. They can be actual... Or no. Oh, this is a summon spell. Okay, okay. And then... a flash heal. Doubled up if you have the Fury. Let's see, the Crow. Okay, Crow's the same thing. So, okay, so it's gonna be most of the same stuff. Crow gives you more mana. Let's see. Mammoth gives you more production. Serpent gives you more money. Sabretooth is also gold. Okay. Okay. Sylvan Wolf. Draft. Oh, right, because this one gives an Order faction draft synergy, which is not something I would expect. But I guess they don't really have a good source of draft for Order until the... Oh, what is it? Monument of Supremacy? The statue thing? And then Spider, please don't be food. Okay, it's knowledge. Okay. I'm so happy this isn't food. Undergrounders do not need more food. They need literally anything besides food. And then I'm guessing... They added 2 more tomes, right? Some of the Famous, which gives this funny little guy. Gives provinces in the city's domain become misty. Oh, wow. Universal camo. In your own terrain. Oh, is that counteracted by the Book of Shadows? Or not the Book of Shadows, the tier 7 or 8 perk for Shadows, I think. Or no, that one just reveals unit strength. It doesn't actually show you the units. So I guess, I don't know. Universal camo, also universal camo doesn't apply for, like, heroes or anything, so you can still be spotted. Let's see, Stabs of Mist. Gives support units Fey Blessing. It's a free flash heal. Gives the unit Clinging Mist. Okay. That's okay. For a support unit. It's not actually that strong, but I guess, yeah, it's pretty good. Fey Embrace is just a Give Mist. Fey Touched. It gives you Fey Guile. Oh yeah, because Mist is entirely negative unless you have this. So that feels like you gotta pick this, like, first out of anything in the entire book. And then Lingering Mists just make things misty. Okay. That's not crazy. That's like a support book. Which I guess makes sense. It is astral. Astral nature. That makes for good support. There's another one here, right? Stormborn. Also astral nature. Okay. Let's see, the unit. Stormbringer. Has arcing attacks. Repeating melee with 2 jumps, but it's only 20% damage. So it's weaker than, or I guess it's about the same as the the Ash Tiger? What is it? What's it called? Ash Sabertooth. Okay. But I guess if you're going for like a build that stacks debuffs, that's pretty strong. Because that's what? Technically 9 attacks. Each one of those doing 2 damage types. That's a lot of rolls. And then Trident, this is just the cannon. This is just a reaver cannon. But it 100% chance to electrify? Or guaranteed electrify? Okay. Let's see. Bounty of the Sea doubles the base resources from coastal province improvements, but you lose stability. Is that... Well, let's see. If you have a lot of water, that's worth it. If you don't, no. But I guess you wouldn't take this if you didn't have water. Heroes get arcing weapons. That's pretty good. Especially if you stack that. I'm assuming this stacks in some way with the other form of arcing. The one granted by... Oh, what would it be? Tome of Evocation? Right? Lightning weapons? No. Lightning... Did they move it out of lightning? What is it? Guided projectiles. I'm looking for the one that does arcing weapons. Amplified arrows. Oh, that's not a hero thing. Because the hero gets spell amplification. Okay. So it probably doesn't. So it doesn't stack because it's a hero only thing. Let's see. I'm gonna save Naga form for last. Alters terrain to be a swamp. And everyone there becomes wet. Which I guess if you're already going for Astral gives you Lightning Synergy, which I'm assuming this, again, Lightning Storm. Spell repeats every 6 turns, targets 2 units, deal lightning. So yeah, if you do Downpour and Lightning Storm, okay. It has built-in synergy. That's pretty good. And Naga form. So, target race becomes body of a Naga, giving... Oh wow, okay, so you lose mounts. You lose mount and leg equipment, which means you're potentially losing 10 health or like 4 armor on heroes. 2 blight, 2 lightning resist, okay. Immune to electrify, okay. I mean, that makes sense. They're going to be... You're kind of committing to the bit of being lightning damage. Fast movement, okay. Assuming they don't already have it. Amphibious. I don't think any units naturally come with amphibious besides maybe the crocodile. And then slip away. Slip away scares me. Not just because it's another form of, like, resurrection. It's a free death, basically. It has the same thing as, what is it? Keeper's Mark, right? It gives you a get out of jail free card. Except in this case, slip away doesn't put you in a you cannot attack, right? Because you can slip away, and then on your turn you can immediately attack. And I'm worried about how this interacts with berserkers, right? Because berserkers have this little thing called rage. And if you outright kill them from above the threshold and then they slip away, I'm curious if they then immediately enter rage. Which means that they not only get a slip away, a get out of jail free card, but they also get a whole nother turn of it. I might have to test this. I might have lied about the no gameplay. I might actually try and test this. Because this interaction scares me. But yeah, I guess that's all the units and books. I know they added some stat to Pantheon, right? Right, they added some of the animal cosmetics here. Okay. Let's see. Zebra, stag. Okay, so these are cosmetics. I'm assuming that's just a cosmetic. What's this? Druid Terraformers. So this is a faction pick. Cities gain 20% food if there's a grassland or a fungal. Okay, 20% reduction if it's... if the city core province. So it's only the province that you're settled on. And I guess if you want to, like, really maximize this, you'll pick all the terraforming spells. But if you're a primal empire, it's automatically going to pick one for you. Okay. Also, these bottom two don't apply if you're an undergrounder, which, you know, that's fine. At least they have fungus fields for undergrounders, which, again, they don't need more food. They have plenty of food. More production's nice, though, I guess. What's in here? These are old. Cosmetic. Cosmetic. I'm assuming this is cosmetic. Cosmetic. Crowmaster bow. What's this give? Just a bow? Okay. Start a battle. Wait, start a battle. Summon a Grimbeak Crow. Okay, so it's just another summon. So I guess does that stack with what is it? The Materium Tome of the Golem, or where is it? Tome of Artificing? Yeah, Golem Assistant. That'd be kind of funny. Because you could have a Golem Assistant and the Crow. And then, theoretically, if you go for a Primal faction, you would then also have a... what is this? Serpent Primal Connection. Oh no. Okay, so it was not attached to the hero itself. Okay. Okay. But then if you stack that with like a bunch of summon trinkets, you could potentially have a full army inside the pocket of your hero. Which that's kind of funny. Um, yeah, I want to create a faction. We'll make one. Let's see. Goats. Oh, what are these? Oh, they added new traits. Let's see. Herbivore, gain the consumed flora. You can eat plants. Okay, so it's like eat corpses, but plants. Okay. Anything else gets snuck in here? Pack tactics. Deal 10% damage per adjacent friendly unit to the target. Okay, so that was added for Primal. That was added. What that works well with Dark and Barbarian too. Incompatible with the other tactics. Okay. Mount Masters. Additional units become cavalry. Oh, so this is the discount of the. This is like discounted racial cavalry, right? Instead of spending 3 points to get a special one, you can just turn your normal units that have racial cavalry into cavalry for free. Or not free, but for 2 points instead of 3. Anything else in here? I guess off the bat, you have elephants, which give you Juggernaut. Okay, Mammoth. Again, Juggernaut, but Frost Resistance also. Are Eagles new? I think the Eagle one is new. I think this might have been part of the Wolf update. I mean, Eagle just means that you're flying, so I guess that's worth it in some cases. Like if you're doing like a caster or an archer faction, Eagle is probably worth it. Is there anything else that snuck in here? Anything for Lupine? Bastin. Okay. You know what? Sure, we'll make goats. And we'll roll default on them, I suppose. Except maybe instead of tough, I'll just roll with it.
What is their origin culture?
So Primal starts with 1 nature plus 1 based on what you pick. Okay. Okay, so you can actually get 2 nature. Which, that's a big thing that was missing with 2 nature. Start in the underground, can build farms on cavern terrain. So if you pick... Does it prevent you from picking... Wait, why does it prevent... Incompatible with Primal Total... Okay, so it does prevent you from picking it. But what if you click off of Reaver, pick Underground, and then, oh, it locks you out of Primal. Okay. Incompatible with adaptations. Okay, so you can't pick an adaptation in Primal because Primal gives you an adaptation. So let's get rid of this and switch back. And give them Shard Eyes. So Primal, we'll pick, just for the hell of it, we'll pick Mammoth, I guess. Did they rework any of these? I wouldn't think they would have reworked any of these. No, I think most... I'm not seeing anything new here. It's probably just the Druid one that you have to unlock. Right? Yeah, Seafarers, yeah. This looks about normal. I don't know, Swarmers and Seafarers, sure.
Choose your first tome.
And we'll pick, Oh, I didn't even think about that. So if you have What? The one that gives you Hydra form? Or Naga form. And the Tome of Evolution, you can get this Rapid Evolution enchantment, which would give all of your units except for your non-racial tier 5s. Or I guess, no. All of your non-racial tier 4 and 5 units slip away, which is kind of scary. Again, because slip away is kind of strong. Yeah, we'll do Tome of Evolution, sure.
What is your ruler's origin?
Anything? I doubt there's anything new to this screen. Yeah, just the... Oh. Oh, but there is one for each. Okay, so they do get their own built-in primal mammoth, primal thing. Does that apply to the blowgun? I'm gonna guess probably not. It does not. Does that apply to any of these hand axe? Primal shield? No. Spear? No. Great axe? No. Okay, so if you choose the more casterly way, they get potentially, or no, they don't get potentially 3 summons because you have to choose the Crowmaster bow in order to get that summon, which would prevent you from picking this. Primal Mammoth. Does the Primal God affect which
What is their origin?
weapon has the thing? So like Mammoth, that's Shadow, that's Castery. So does like the Crocodile give you
Their society. What is your
a
ruler's
different weapon for the summon?
yourself?
No, it's a staff again. Is it always going to be a staff?
What is their origin culture?
Sabretooth, sure.
What defines their society?
Let's see. Sabretooth is melee oriented. It's no, it's okay. So it's always a staff because it's what your support unit has. Okay. Okay. It's just okay.
Your journey
Mm,
begins.
okay. Okay.
Reveal yourself.
So
Choose your first tome of magic.
I wanted to test slip away, which means barbarian.
What defines their
We're not going to be swarmers. We're not going to be seafarers. We are going to choose. Oh, what? What should we pick? If we're going to be arcane, we need to have at least one of these. Do Hermit Kingdom, and then we'll do. Oh, I don't know. DB's Watchers? Wonder Architects? Artifact Orders? No. Runesmiths? I'll do Runesmiths.
Choose your first tome of magic.
And we'll choose. If we're the dog, probably want to pick up Alchemy, because that's funny.
What is your ruler's origin? Reveal yourself.
And we'll choose the where is it? We're Barbarian, right? I don't know. Berserker's Great Axe. Sure.
Your
Yep,
journey
that looks good.
begins. Choose
Just do a
your
quick,
destination.
just little test.
Your
Yep,
journey
sure.
starts here.
We'll pick. Is this the one? Yeah. Just throw ourselves into a quick AI match. Just test this out. I kind of wish there was like a debug tool I'm sure there's a mod for it, but just quick. Yeah, scout things. Oh, okay, new UI. Oh, wow, okay. A little bit of stutter. That's fine. I will make a ritual site and make that Pathfinder. You should scout. And yeah, because we're a hermit, we get 2 more. So let's slap down more food. And oh, I don't know. What is this? Mine? Money. That's all now. Okay, Whispering Stone, sure. Let's see. Let's see. Material refinery, sure. See how quickly we can hit tier 4 books. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully it doesn't take too long at all. Alright. 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 Some barbarians over there. Spin up a warrior, which I should have done last turn. Grab. Oh, let's see. What can we grab? Is there a mana node anywhere near? There. That's well outside the 3-tile range. So we'll grab another. I guess a quarry, I guess. Can I expansion focus? Nah, I'll do it manually. Okay. Enter. Alright. I probably should have picked a smaller map. Safe battle. I don't really care to manually resolve these because it doesn't super matter. Oh. Yeah, throw those on. And, I don't know, give you Inspiring Leader, sure. Auto combat this. Lost a little bit of health, but that's fine. Grab another mine or another quarry. Slap on Bloodlust, sure. Right? Bloodlust gives, yeah, strengthened. Or actually, no. I wanna, sure, surrender. Oh, is it gonna let? Did I bug it? Okay, cool. Show journey, yeah, okay. That was enough. That was enough. Grabbing the druid thing. That was enough. That's hilarious that was enough. Create faction. Step 1. Get rid of you. Pantheon. Oh. Oh, did they? Oh, they automatically picked. Oh, that's something they added. The ascension traits. They automatically picked Ascension traits, which may not be anything near what I would want. I wonder if you can pick these in multiplayer. I wonder. I wonder. I doubt it. They probably want you to play like level playing field heroes or lords or factions. Primals, right? So let's you know what? Let's just
Choose
throw
destination.
throw this in. 2 players, tiny. Relative map size, small. Next,
Your journey
and we'll just
starts
pick one of these primals. Primal wolf. Primal. Oh, that's dark. Primal dog with what? The serpent? Sure. We'll just pick that. And oh, what's this? That's new. What's this? Dune Serpent Den. A spirit resides here. When annexed, unlocks the Dune Serpent Temple. Oh. Well, that's neat. Let's just immediately annex that because apparently this pre-built faction is Wonder Architects and Great Builders. Okay. Let's go ahead and slap down. Oh, this is their like tier 1 or no, that's their tier 2 production building. Okay. Like storehouse. We'll make a scout. Alright, scout, get out there. And starting army. Can safe battle this, probably. Yep. Sure. Have a stone. We'll take Stonekin. So I'm assuming if this wasn't wait, what's that? If this wasn't the only one on the map, you would see all of them, right? Because the building starts pre-built, right? No, it does not. How does this work? Primal Dune Serpent. Primal? Okay. Okay. I don't know if I understand. But if we grab like a quarry, that should allow us to then build. Ah. Great production on that. So what does this give? Plus 15 happiness. That's crazy. Or, well, it's strong. It's not. It's crazy, actually. 15 happiness from a single thing. It's pretty gosh dang strong. Okay. This is a tiny map, so I wouldn't expect... I can take Crocodile. Take a Crocodile, lose an Archer. That's fine. Get a Razorback. That's a risky battle. I don't particularly care to waste time manually. Rapid recruit this guy. Set him out to scout. Queue up another one. Grab a darter and a protector. Add a pop. Grab. Yep. Grab that. Ruler leveled up. We will grab Dune Serpent's Boon. Or where's the other one? Oh, is it specifically just Serpent Primal Communion gives... Is that a prerequisite for anything? Leadership Clash. Oh, what's this? Leadership Clash. This hero is unused to sharing command. For every additional hero in the army, the hero will gain -10 morale, -20% experience. So they're preventing hero stacks. Interesting. Also, wait. Hero cap. Oh. It's timer based now. Instead of colony based. Okay, that... Does that affect Chosen Destroyers? Do Chosen Destroyers actually get to have a full count of heroes now? Because if so, that's pretty neat. Looking forward to that. Oh, what's this? Dune Serpent node. Oh, is it... It's not you can see them all immediately. It is you can see them if they exist. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I'm assuming then if you colonize on it immediately, that's just a really good thing to have. Okay. I know it's only been an hour, but I really just wanted to get in here and look at the numbers. And I don't want to dig too deep into actually playing around. I might save that for this weekend, to be honest. But I'm excited about this. I probably will play this weekend, Saturday morning. So, admittedly, bit of a short stream, but I've been Rico of Off-Brand Streams. This has been Age of Wonders 4, was specifically the Primal Fury update, and I will see you this weekend. And if I can find the button, I'll say goodbye. 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 Goodbye.